A panel full of fans. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I thought you were going to do it, Lana.
No, it's on the books.
Okay, whatever. God. Well, it's going to happen later, so all right.
Well, then wait on it.
Wow, God. I don't know.
That's my fan.
Anyway, wow. UK, hun?
I mean, it's that time, people. I'm a little snippy today.
She was just rooting for my cat to attack me.
Absolutely. I did, and I'll do it again. Get him again, Lily.
No.
Get him again.
Anyway. Hello, Davos.
No, not that again.
It's the only time I'll do it this episode, don't worry. And welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay. And this evening I am having NB dinner, aka Pinot Grigio. Because it's The Cup after dark.
That part.
So that's a non-binary dinner?
Yes.
Lovely.
Thank you, I know.
Lovely.
And I'm having it in a beautiful wine glass other than, instead of another vessel that Lana will talk about shortly.
Yeah, absolutely. And hello, and hi. I am Lana, your resident evil diva. And today I am fitting the name. I am very evil today. And I just am. It is what it is. It's my prerogative to be evil today. And
it's Black History Month, so yes.
Period. That too. And yeah, all of the things. It's a woman's prerogative. It's Black History Month, and can't nobody tell me nothing. But no, I am here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. See, David, you thought I forgot, didn't you? But and if you have the tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I am actually doing a 2 for 2 today. I have water because hydration is important. Absolutely. And then I have not sponsored yet, but Coca-Cola because I just had a Hot Pocket. So
Hot Pocket. Also not sponsored, but I
also
would
not sponsored,
love that.
but would love it. Would love it. If it
Would
was.
love it.
But yeah, so that's what I have. And if I was drinking anything else, though, I would be drinking out of my cup mug.
I was hoping we would do the thing. We did the thing, and I was so happy about it. I was like, Brandon.
No, I had it earlier. So.
And you could get your, not you just staying that way. One light bulb, just do it.
Good.
You can get your cup mug or your cup. Any of our cup merch at LanaGCreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below. I am taking up way too much time for this intro, so period.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. And I'm going to show my bias because I love her. She's the moment. She's everything. She's my winner. She's the one I'm most excited for in this cast. It is Marina Summers. Yay. Let's go, Marina. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see what photos you all chose from her. But I am drinking some water.
Work. And I am Brandon, your professional fangirl of Monsters, Dragon video games. As always, I am also drinking water because hydration is important in my newly Stanley tumbler.
Period.
Love it.
That for you.
Good for you. And we're here today. It's the Instagram review for RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World Season 2. Yay. Judged by the one and only David Healy.
David Healy.
We don't get the lights when we come.
I don't even do it for myself, so let's not act like
my husband.
Let's not act like I'm doing it for just certain people. I just did it for David.
It's your husband, so it's fine.
Absolutely. I have to celebrate my man.
Understood.
My man. Her. Okay.
You break out into Tamar Braxton, my man.
My man, and look, and I hope he makes my man help me win because I want to win. No,
yes, David cannot win this one because he's judging.
What?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, I lied to the viewers, y'all. I said I was gonna have a full update of who won what videos, and I don't.
Oh,
I lied to the viewers several times. Here's what I will do instead. It will be the pinned comment under this video.
Yes, that works.
So when I upload it, I'll go do it
Sure.
tonight after this video.
We believe you.
I'm literally writing it down so that way it gets done. Because that's the only way I remember to do things.
I was saying, and we know once it gets written down on that board, it's gonna happen eventually.
Yes. Welcome to my board.
The board tells all. The board tells.
I have 3 of them, and they're all currently sitting on my table.
3.
All, the
yes,
board
I have 3.
knows all. The board does all. And
I have a weekly, a
love,
general, and a monthly schedule.
We do love in the middle of a podcast when we're talking. Logan grabs the board. We know that moment is making it.
There it is. I called you out on it.
Making it.
Ooh.
I don't see any of y'all pulling timestamps for videos I'm not in, so
Will you be writing anything on the board in this video?
Probably, because it's late. I'm getting a little tipsy and we're funny people. So probably. But we are here. We are reviewing some looks from the cast of UK versus the World Season 2. Some familiar looks for one David Healy. But we're really covering the whole gamut of before, during, and after these girls' Drag Race journey today, which I really like. Putting it together, I was like, oh, it's such a lovely combination of like a little bit of everything from what these queens have done in their careers. Very excited to see the fashions on this upcoming season of UK versus the World, which starts this Friday. Very, very excited about it. Lily is also excited for UK versus the World, and she's rooting for Marina Summers, of course.
Absolutely.
And without further ado, we're just going to get into it.
Well, we can't just get into it because we have to say you should subscribe to this channel before you do anything else. Like,
thank you, Lana, because you should subscribe.
You should subscribe because
you watching, I see
right
you.
Now.
You right now. Subscribe to this channel. We greatly appreciate it. We've got 2 other channels if you want to subscribe as well, with Almost All Things Reality TV and Almost All Things Eurovision Song Contest. And oh boy, there's a lot of Eurovision Song Contest right now. So go subscribe over there specifically. Also, if you would like to become a member of the Cup and join the Tea Room, we now have memberships available on the channel. So make sure to hit the join button here on YouTube or head over to our Patreon. That link will be in the link tree in the description below. It's the same content on both platforms, but as someone that likes Patreon and prefers Patreon personally, we're going to do both because it's more accessible that way. So if you want to be a member, we've got exclusive content going up over there very, very soon. So make sure to subscribe over there. And yeah, I did all the things. So now we can do it.
Absolutely.
So as we talked about, David is judging today. We've got 4 people competing in most categories this evening. Eve the Bunny is also competing. However, she did not send me alternates for 2 queens, so she's only competing with 9 of the 11 queens tonight. But you know,
oh, no.
It happens. She is a working bunny. She's working her tail off, and she's doing fabulous things in Chicago. And if you are in and around the Chicago area, go see Eve and go tip Eve on behalf of us. Thank you very much.
And if you can book Eve, do that too. Duh.
And book Eve. Book her, tip her, send her love, and all that. So, David, are you ready?
I am. And I will say, I'm very excited to see some of these looks because there's a lot of look queens in this cast, but I'm really excited to see the ones that I don't think of as look queens. And that's a lot of the UK girls, to be honest. And maybe one of the España girls as well. But I'm
Don't talk
excited
bad about Arantxa, Castilla, Mancha like that.
I'm excited to see people who are going to impress me and show me a different side of them. So,
okay, before we start, since it is 4 of us, are we doing 3, 2, 1? 0, or are we just doing 2-1 for second place and first
David?
place? Or are we doing 3,
As
2,
the
1?
judge, David?
I mean, what's
I don't care personally.
I don't either, but let's do 3, 2, 1 then.
Okay.
Great. So only one of us is not receiving points every round.
One of us will not.
Guess what? There will be a round where all 3 of you definitely receive
Yay!
points. There will be 2 of
Oh
them.
my god, we're all guaranteed at least 2 points in this episode! Yay!
At least.
Mhm.
I love that.
Okay. And so what I will say is this is going to be an interesting journey for all of us, honestly, because David Logan has watched probably all of these seasons
All
for
of them.
these all of the girls in the season. I don't know if Brandon has watched every season with every girl, but
Let me double check.
I know I have not.
Yeah.
I have not watched any season.
I know Eve hasn't watched all of them either. So I think we're getting we're getting the whole spectrum of like drag race viewership when it comes to previous seasons.
Absolutely. So it's kind of like it's going to be interesting because like David will know looks from seasons, and then I didn't know looks from seasons.
I
and
might
Eve
forget
might
some.
not know looks from seasons. Huh?
I might forget some. I might be like, wow.
Or you probably forget, but I'm just saying. So it's going to be a different amount of, because when honestly, when I went and picked my looks, I don't know these things if they were from season or not. I just like, oh, that's pretty, I'll pick it. And Logan probably looked at it like, oh, that's from the season, I won't pick it, or that was from the season, and I will pick it because I liked it. So I
might have picked a mix of both. Who knows?
Right, maybe.
Yeah,
And
I
which is
picked what I
great.
liked and what felt right in the moment. And that's how I do these videos. So
Right.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very interesting and exciting to see the dichotomy of all of our picks and how David judges all of these picks.
Okay, so for context for me, I have yet to be caught up with España. Did not watch UK3 yet. Did not watch Holland at all. So, and then I am slowly getting into France right now. So
good franchise to get into. Very good. We love France. So
I'm in the rewatch of UK2 right now. So
good season.
Yes.
Yeah. So we run the full gamut of viewership. I think that's lovely, and I think I'm very excited. So we are going to start with someone I'm still very, very excited about. Arantxa Castilla Mancha. Arantxa Castilla Mancha. The only good thing, one of the 2 good things to come out of that absolutely atrocious girl group challenge. You know what the other one is. I'm not saying it on Beyonce's internet currently. So, Arantxa Castilla Mancha. David, are you ready?
I am.
Wonderful.
The expectations are pretty low for Arantxa. I'm sorry to say it. So I'm really hoping that she impresses me here.
Well, let's see. With look number 1.
Okay, Miley.
I see that.
I mean, she is the Hannah Montana of España.
Oh.
Look number 2. Look number 3. And look number 4. I will say, as someone who watched Arantxa season and loved her, I fully recognize that her fashions on season 1 of España were not that great. She had been doing drag for a moment at that time. I was very pleasantly surprised going through her Instagram. It was better than I expected it to be. And based on her promo and based on like her DragCon looks and some of her more recent posts, I was very, very excited with what Arantxa is going to bring. I think having, I believe, 2 or 3 years now since her season of España, there's definite growth there. I think she's the 3rd or 4th. She's like 3rd or 4th as far as amount of time since their last time on Drag Race. And for me, it kind of shows. I'm a fan of Arantxa Castilla Mancha, so I'm excited for her.
No, yeah, for me, because like I knew of Arantxa because I've yet to fully finish España. So however, like I was familiar with Arantxa knowing that like a lot of the aesthetic is Hannah Montana because you know how much I love Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm.
So, but seeing like the contrast though, like there's some like differences, like that's not just Miley or Hannah. So I can like, it is a lot. I'll say that, but what I was going through, I was just like, okay, thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, I looked through hers and I was like, okay, interesting. I didn't know what to expect. And I don't know who she is, so I didn't know what to expect. And when I looked, I was like, oh, okay, work, diva. I see you. I don't know. It was interesting. I will say her package was interesting. I don't know if it's a glow up or not because I don't know what she would glow up from. But from what I saw, I was like, okay, it makes me want to see what she could do, what she's going to bring to All Stars, and that's all I can be concerned about is if I'm excited to see. Do you make me want to see what is more? And she makes me want to see what more she could do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very fair. I actually kind of do see a glow up here, especially with her makeup skills. I think we're seeing ranges here, which I appreciate. But yeah, all of these are good in their own specific way. So I think I will go ahead and give my ranking. So I'll start with my least favorite of these. Ironically, my least favorite here is the one that gives me Arantxa as I know her. And that's going to be the bottom left one there. Like it's a cute picture, but I'm just getting like mid like acting challenge or something. The look itself is pretty good, but it's not something that's going to leave a lasting impression. So let me give that one. I'll give it a 70. And then I think my third favorite, which is maybe my favorite garment. It's going to be the top right one, actually. I just feel like the photo itself is not letting me see like the whole part, like the whole quality of it. It feels kind of like distant in a bathroom or something. So I wish it was a better actual photo, but I do really like that dress. Like that looks stunning on her. And I really like her wig. So I'm going to give that one a 75. And then, okay, well, this will determine, I'm going to tell you my second place, and that will tell you what's also first. I think my second place is going to be the top left. That one, I just like, that is not the face that I think of when I think of Arantxa. I really like that feels like a natural woman, you know? I think she's beautiful in that, like very stunning. And the outfit is cute too. And I really like whatever's going on in the background. So let me go ahead and give that a nice 80. And then I knew as soon as I saw it that this black and white one on the bottom right, that was going to be my winner. I think that is a stunning look for her. It just feels like a really cool, like fashion photograph that could have been in a magazine in the 60s. I think she looks great there. So I'll give that one, how about an 83?
So you ranked mine below Eve's, even though you only see half of Eve's work, Diva.
Well, I got the face. That's what I loved, was the face.
Okay.
Congrats, Lana. Our plan's working.
Period.
Just kidding.
Not the
I
plan.
feel there's sabotage. I'm pulling
No,
a Fierce
no.
Delicious. It's sabotage.
No, you all know that was a good photo Lana picked there.
Yeah, I also think mine is great too.
It is.
Yeah,
Mine is great as well.
Yours is good looking, but you can't see the dress. I agree with
Right.
that. I probably would have gave
It's
that.
the only photo where you can see the dress. That's the problem.
I understand. It's just and the composition of it is too dark. It's too dark.
See, that's why I love it. That's why I
Too
picked
dark.
it, because I love it, because it's so dark, and then you have kind of it's chiaroscuro, where it's all of this darkness, and you have the light. Anyway.
And she said,
Well, congrats on your point, Logan.
She got a point.
Thank you.
So I'm not saying it's not like you ain't getting no point.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah, look, Brandon should be the one yelling right now.
Yeah.
Was that out of
anyway.
España? Like, I feel like that's from España. I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure Lana's is from the season.
Oh, Lana's is?
I'm pretty
Mine is
sure.
from the
Oh, I
season.
was thinking Brandon's was, but maybe.
No,
So.
no, it
I
wasn't.
don't
So when
I
like
I think she actually might be the only one that doesn't have one from the season.
Okay.
Yeah, for context, for my pick specifically going forward, I specifically picked stuff that was after the original season.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's okay.
That's what I would have done.
Well, I couldn't do that because I don't know.
I wasn't going to
just
say
saw
whether
the
I did
picture.
or not to not inform an opinion one way or the other, but that's just me.
Right. That is informing a decision one way or the other.
I won't remember clearly.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Anyway. Brandon.
This is why we don't have other people on the panel at the time. When they break the rules constantly.
Brandon.
No,
was I breaking the rules?
Hey, at least Brandon showed up because Eve didn't. So
Eve was getting a coin.
Eve is working.
Eve getting coin. Work is work. We don't pay.
I agree with you.
We don't pay over this because, baby, when I got to work, I am out. Don't look for me.
Yes, I know. Don't expect to see Lana this weekend at all.
Next week, either. Don't look for me to see me this weekend or next week till Wednesday. You might see me Thursday, maybe. Won't be
Anyway, let's move on to Choriza May.
Okay, I will say, Choriza is one of my absolute favorite personalities in this cast, and she's had some pretty darn solid looks, but I do not think of her as a look queen, so I'm really hoping to have my mind blown.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think she has one of my favorite packages you're gonna see today.
Ooh, okay.
I would go ahead and say that confidently.
That makes me excited.
Well, let's start. I can't roll. Can someone roll their R's?
Choriza.
Choriza.
That's
Choriza.
Choriza May. That's the best I can do.
It's been a minute since I've rolled my R's. So.
I have never been able to. Fun fact. Anyway, look number 1. Look number 2. Look number 3. And look number 4.
Shocked you, did she?
Oops, gagged and betribbled you, didn't she?
I looked at you like,
I told you, Choriza had one of my favorite. When I was putting this together, I was like, Choriza is, and I will say, there's so much to choose from on her Instagram. She had one of the best selections overall, and it's only been a short period of time since her season. So I was very happy to see it. All of these, I think, show a lot of different sides of Choriza since Drag Race. That's the thing, is I think her aesthetic has polished. I think her aesthetic has narrowed in a little bit, and it's very fashion now. What she's doing is very fashion, but very Spanish. And I love it. So excited for Choriza.
It's just like she's just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what her season was or what she was during her season.
Pretty good.
But baby, fashion is all I could say when I looked at her Instagram. I was like, okay, she's a fashion girl. I don't know who.
So you were confused just now when I was saying that.
Right. When you said it, I was like, what do you mean? It was great. Like, I enjoyed. She was one of the people that I took the most time going through Instagram and was like, oh, this could be it. That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Oh, that's really. It was just so many.
I had 4 different picks for Choriza.
I really literally had like 4 or 5 different pictures that I could choose from, and narrowed it down because it was so good. She had some really good looks. So when you were saying it, I was just like, I don't know what he's talking about right now, but I don't know what the season looked like, and I don't know what she was before. But man, I enjoyed her. I'm very excited to see what she brings. Very excited.
No, yeah, like when I was like trying to pick through everything, like it was so hard to narrow a top 2. Like it was that hard. Like I had other options as well, but of the two that I picked, and I'm like, I know which one's mine. I'm of course not gonna say. And it's like, how was this possible? Like, how was this possible? So, and seeing all these four right here, I'm just like, here we go.
Yeah. Right here, when all these pictures came up, I was like, I don't know where he going. I don't know who he gonna pick because all of these are good. Because I was very confident in my look. I was like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And then I saw the other ones. I'm like, oh, I might not be good. Oh, I could be good, but it's still good. I'm still very confident and happy with my pick, but I don't know where David is gonna go. But baby, this is good. You can't go wrong with this one. Can't nobody be mad at this one.
Yeah. Can you go back one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will go ahead and say this is my fourth place.
Okay.
I still do like it. I think that there's the blur effect is kind of taking me out of it a little bit. I don't feel like I can fully appreciate the detail with that effect in there. But I still do like it. And I'm going to give it an 81. Okay. And I was thinking about using a tie, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to because I keep being drawn to one. But the thing is, there's like, these all deserve a lot of high points. So,
yeah.
Okay. So my third favorite. Ooh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. My third favorite is going to be the top right. It's such a good devil look. And I really like there's nothing that I can say that's wrong with it. I don't know. I've seen devil looks before and this is one of the best ones. So really, it's just third place by default because I really like the other two better. So let me go ahead and give that one a cute 95.
Ooh.
Yes, I jumped up a lot.
Ooh.
Shit.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeesh, 95. What are the other two gonna get?
Oh, they. Okay, so then my second place. Ooh, all the details, the color, the wig, everything is just right. The hat, it's going to be the bottom left is my second place. Ooh, I really like that one. Let me give that one a good 97. But this top left, that is beyond fashion. That's nothing I've seen before. That is stunning. Her face, you show me that, I did not recognize that as Choriza. I think that's stunning, and you know what? That's getting a full cup for me, and a genuine
fuck.
Because I am in love with that.
So you want to know what's really funny? Copy and paste from last round.
For real?
Dead ass copy and paste.
Oops.
Well, David says, okay, hate Brandon's.
No.
David also says hate Logan, apparently. It's fine.
No, I gave that a high score. We're gonna go through this every round.
If this is every round, baby, I'm ending the video early and we'll just give Lana the win. Like But you know what? I can't be that mad though. It is Black History Month. I can't be that mad.
Plus, you all have to have seen that and thought that was the decision.
Oh, obviously, when Lana fucking sent it to me, I was like, you fucking bitch. Like, obviously. And then when Eve sent me hers, I was like, where the fuck was that? I didn't see it. Like, and I picked a very fucking good look, and I was very confident, but I guess I'll get third by default.
That devil's look is one of the best devil's looks I've ever seen. It's so good. But like
so good.
Everything about this
I know
is just stupid good. Like
there's two categories here that I was like, if I win, I'll be very, very happy. And if I don't win, I won't be surprised. And honest to God, it's this one and the next one.
Okay. Wow.
Because I wanna move. Or Brandon, do you have something on Choriza?
Yeah. Really quick, like just looking at all these three, I was just like,
Yeah. Yours is so good though, Brandon. Like, but
that bow tie just screamed at me. The bow tie looks. Ugh.
I would like to talk about Gothy Kendoll before I talk about the looks, because I said it before
you mean gay Harry from the Traitors?
You mean OnlyFans extraordinaire Gothy Kendoll? Yes, I do. Thoroughly impressed. I am so much more excited for Gothy coming into this season than I already was beforehand. I was excited. I was like, this is a cute pick. This is cute. I'm so excited for Gothy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, going through Gothy's Instagram, I was like, you know what? I didn't know who Gothy was, and I will say I was listening to a lot of what you all were saying about Gothy and her season, and I was like, I don't know. And then when we did the draft and we ended up being left with Gothy, I was like, well, I mean,
I am so thrilled to have been left with Gothy Kendoll. Don't you agree, Lana?
I'm not that mad that we got left with Gothy Kendoll. Okay. Work. Yeah, I was very impressed with this.
Yep.
She just went on Drag Race too early. Honest to God. But I think it's probably the best thing that's happened for her career.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All I know about her is the Gothy Kendoll and then the RR.
I'm very excited for you to get to learn.
This is another one. The bar is down here.
Prepare for your jaw to be...
No, yeah.
What you just did with Choriza, expect that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Look number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look number 2. Look number 3. And look number 4.
Okay.
It's a cute little collection, Miss Kendoll. It's a cute little collection, Miss Kendoll.
Absolutely a cute little collection. My God.
I think if she can improve, and we didn't even really get to see her acting or her comedy skills really. She went out literally in the first episode. If she can bring some comedy and she can bring some personality, this is one to watch for. I could see a deep run from Miss Kendoll on this season, and I'd be happy to see it.
These looks are fabulous. All of them is something that I would like. Yes. You know, it's something about each of them that I'm liking. I love her fashion sense. It's very fashion. I just love when she's like in the pants, those pants. I want those pants. Like,
I also want those pants.
Give me those pants, girl. Where'd you get them pants? Did you make that? Could you make me some? I love this. Ugh.
I don't think she knows how to sew.
Whoever
I could be very wrong, but
we don't know. Look, didn't get to see her. She didn't even get to do a design.
Exactly.
She could be probably a whiz on the machine. We don't know. But I want those pants. I want every outfit she's wearing. I think I can rock it in some capacity at all of them. But for some point, I don't know where I would go with all of them.
I don't know where I would dress to go to Trader Joe's.
But I don't know where I'll be wearing the dresses too. But I want to wear it just because I can. These are fabulous.
I gotta go pick up some pork gyoza. And
I gotta go pick up my laundry from the dry cleaners in my puffer coat dress or in my
absolutely.
Go pick up my little. I'm going to the mailbox in my little angular dress.
In this very interesting angular movements dress we've got going on, like.
And then when I go to the doctor, I'm wearing the pink dress. For sure.
And then the pants are just what you're wearing when you're at home.
Church, absolutely.
Ooh, purr! Like that. Church. Okay, word.
Not against church. When I should be going to the doctor.
I love how it went from just home to church, which
church.
I'm so for that.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely. I can look, even though I could wear those pants to the post office, but no, I will wear the angular dress and then all of those places, and then wear the simple pants to where I should be wearing a dress. Church.
Absolutely.
And then you go sleep in the sleeping bag dress.
I'll sleep in the sleeping bag dress. The sleeping bag dress will keep me nice and warm. Absolutely.
See,
Man, honestly, most of what you all just said, I was not listening to because I was going back and forth.
I know.
How am I going to rank these?
The
biggest question is, how am I going to give one of these 4th place?
I know.
Because no tea. Sorry.
If it's
Brandon's,
I'm going to be mad for it.
Sorry, Brandon. I had an easy job picking 4th place the other 2 rounds. No offense. But this time it's
that's like saying no
so
homo
close.
when it's very homo, David. That was mean.
No, it wasn't.
No, that means everybody picked a look that he can't even think about 4th place anymore in this one.
Okay.
I got you, Brandon.
I think that for 4th place, I'm going to pick a look that I really, really like, but I don't look at it and say, wow, I've never seen this before. So unfortunately, that's going to be the top right. It's a stunning look, and I love that wig. Like, it's so good, but I feel like I've seen similar things throughout history of Drag Race and such. So let me give that one an 89.
Ooh, we're starting with a high score.
We're starting with a high one.
And for those of you, if y'all are watching this for the first time, David doesn't do high scores.
No, I don't.
No.
That's why we were all gooped when he gave a full cup last round. I was like, excuse me, sir.
Extremely rare, yes. And then for 2nd place, I'm so intrigued by this photo. Like, this was the one that I leaned in for because I just wanted.
Third, David.
That's what I said. 3rd place, right?
You said second.
You said second.
Okay. For 3rd place.
Maybe he wants to announce 2nd place and then 3rd place. Who knows?
No.
I don't know.
3rd place was the one I was leaning into. I needed to get a good look at it because I was just so intrigued by it. I was intrigued by the wig, the bangs, the whole sleeping bag of it all. I love this top left look, but it's going to be my 3rd place. And let me give that a 93.
93. Wow.
You can and you will, David.
And honestly, like, what's interesting is these bottom 2 are my top 2, but they're not the best photograph, you know? But I'm just so into what she's wearing.
I will say a lot of her photos don't do the looks justice. I will say that is like a common trend for her. And there's another girl that I was like, girl, you need to hire a photographer to follow you at every moment. And I will call her out by name when we get to her later.
Okay. So 2nd place, I really like it, but it's gonna have to be the bottom left with the pants. Like, I really like it. And then the watermelon shoulder pads. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be, but I really like it. And my winner is this incredible angular dress that I've never seen anything quite like that. I cannot think of a time I've seen anything like that. I'll give 95 to the pants. Right. Let's do 98 for the bottom right because that's stunning. She literally looks like a Barbie doll. Like, if you showed me this, I'd be like, oh wow, that's a cool Barbie doll. Like, stunning.
This is abstract art Barbie.
Right.
We'll go with that. Pack it up. Let's go home. Lana's gonna win. I hate you, Lana, because the moment I saw you send me that too, I was like, But hey, I would like to say Brandon is on the board.
I'm on the board. Also, I would like to say that Lana's pick was my first pick as well.
That is correct.
Oh, Lana put in first?
I put in first.
And it was, I believe, also Eve's first. Yeah, it was also Eve's first pick. So.
I put mine in the day we did the cast assessment because
that is a true statement.
Because I was doing the Instagram thing for the cast assessment. I was like, might as well pick my looks while I'm looking at all.
Y'all know you can submit your looks whenever you want.
I know.
Anytime you want. But I was like, I refuse to get, because when I'm one, I was like, I don't know these girls. And I refuse to get last pick, not knowing any of these girls. I want to look at it, have the time,
and that's fair.
It out, And I scoped, baby. Oh, but I saw that and I was like, you can't get no better than this. Yeah. I didn't care who. I was confident in this look. This was the one I was like, I'm confident. If I don't win this one, I don't know what's wrong with the judge, because at that time it could have been Kev or it could have been David. So I was like, I don't know what's wrong with the judge if they don't pick this look, because who got this look like this?
And this was the other one where I was like, I would be fine with winning and I'd be shocked, but if I didn't win, I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm very thrilled with my watermelon shoulders. And so thank you, David.
Yeah, I think if you all were watching me when the pictures were being put up on the screen, I think you all knew what was winning as soon as I saw that one.
Oh yeah,
because I was like,
obviously.
I couldn't hide it.
Let's do a point check-in. Because sure.
Oh no.
Brandon has 1 point.
Yay.
Eve has 4 points. I have 4 points. And Lana has 9 points.
Ooh.
Lana has. Don't go, ooh. You've chosen Lana to win every single round so far.
See, okay, but here we go. Didn't I start off the last?
You're gonna lose after this. It's always the girls early in the alphabet that you are very good with, Lana.
And then all of a sudden it just stopped.
But hey, I told you, David, that you would be impressed with Miss Kendoll, and I'm happy to say, Miss Kendoll delivered. So good for you, gal.
I had a feeling, because I know Sminty. I really like Sminty's fashion and their family. So
yeah. Moving to someone that didn't have a whole lot of selection whatsoever, unfortunately, that's Miss Hannah Conda.
That's sad to hear, because I love Hannah Conda, and I thought she had some of the best looks on her season.
I would like you to that statement you just made. Hold that statement close to your heart.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Look number 1. Mm-hmm. Look number 2. Mm-hmm. Look number 3. Mm-hmm. And look number 4.
I wonder which one's Brandon's.
Oh God.
You'll find out and probably give it 4th place. So
some of these definitely look familiar.
75% of Yep. But honest to God, it was difficult to not pick something from her season.
Okay, that's fair.
She is not someone that she's posted a lot of performances, and there were a couple of performances with looks that I almost picked myself. I will say that, but it was very difficult to not pick from her selection on her season. She's not the most Instagram active girl, and that's fine because she's been booked and blessed around the world. So I'm happy to see it. But with Hannah, you're getting a lovely smattering of what was to anticipate you for what is going to come. Not that I think Brandon or Lana knew, or Eve for that matter. I'm the only one that knew, I think. So
I have no idea what you're all talking about right now.
Any other thoughts? Or
no, yeah. So just really quick. So I remember watching Down Under, and I had to stop halfway through. So I didn't mention it earlier because I was just like, because I actually did watch, like ended up finishing, but I was just like, but I remember first watching it, like at first watch, I was just like, what is happening? So
for season 2 or season 1?
No, on Hannah's season.
Oh, okay.
So I know season 2 was a lot better, but
that is correct.
But season 1, on the other hand,
boo, tomato.
Yes, that part.
Except for the people, some of them.
No, yeah. But back to this, like, because of like the limited selection, like, I had to pick what I had to pick. But again, I'm not gonna say which one's mine. So let's just say that
I think we know.
It was an obvious pick.
I must say, even I know, but
I was about to say, I thought you gave a good hint on what it might be earlier.
Say, you did. We know, but I don't know.
Brandon, no, I'm kidding.
I didn't even know what season she was on. I didn't know what franchise she was on.
Down under.
That's how bad it was. That's how much I don't know anybody. I didn't know.
But you're learning.
You're gonna like her. You're gonna like her. I promise you.
I liked her. Meet the Queens moment. So I was kind of.
Oh yeah, because we did our cast assessment before the Meet the Queens came out.
Before the Meet the Queens came out.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And so I had to go back and watch the Meet the Queens to know who we were talking about. And so I did like her Meet the Queens moment. And so I was like, okay, she seems like a good time and somebody who I would probably enjoy.
On that topic, I will say, I think this is one of my favorite Meet the Queens that I've ever seen. And I loved the way that they did this whole pageant thing. And then at the end of everyone's interview, they turned into crazy pageant queen. I loved it. If you haven't watched the Meet the Queens for UK vs. the World 2, please go do yourself a service. It's like 20 minutes total. It's so much fun. And I think the most fun I've ever had watching a Meet the Queens. So I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching it. I thought all of them were very fun.
And the fact that it was only 20 minutes too, I was just like, it's this short.
It's like each of the girls got like 2.5-ish. And I was like, okay, work. Like, it
was good.
Yeah. David?
Okay. So I'm ready. For fourth place, I'm going to pick a look I do remember from her season. And I remember really liking this look on the season. But just looking at these photos together, it's the one that stands out to me the least. And unfortunately, that's going to be our top right look, the clown look. I think it looks very good, but it's hard to get all the detail in this photo specifically. And I'm going to give that one, I'll give it an 80. And then for third place, she looks very, very cute in this look. But it's just hard to compete with the other two. So for third place, it's going to be the bottom right one on the pink carpet here. That one's going to get, let's say, an 84. And then it's a tough call between the other two, honestly. Like, these are both really, really stunning looks. One of them, I think I prefer her face, and one of them I prefer her dress. So, it's a tough call. I think I am going to give second place to the top left. But I'm going to give that a solid 88. And then that leaves the winner as the bottom left, that stunning purple dress. And if I remember correctly, was that her finale?
Her finale.
Okay. Yeah. And you can't go wrong with this as a finale look. So that's going to get a 92.
So this is what happens when you pick your looks a month in advance, apparently. You
called it about Brandon.
Yeah, I know I did. I did because I knew it was coming.
I thought Brandon didn't pick any looks that weren't from the season.
I didn't say whether he did or didn't. I said I might not have.
Brandon said that though.
He didn't watch the season.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
I'm the only one who didn't pick from the season.
Oops.
And I did it so that way it wasn't a collection of looks from her season.
Well, it's a good look.
Apparently not, but thank you. I'm even more mad this time because I'm ever so slightly tipsy now. So it's fine. I hold nothing against David or frankly Lana for that matter. And I do love them both very, very much as individuals.
We don't take anything.
And they are very good friends of mine. I am just a very competitive person. So every time I lose one of these videos, a little bit of my heart dies. That's just the issue today, but it's okay.
I think that's every time I've done an Instagram with you.
Well, unfortunately, you haven't won one yet, Brandon.
I know.
You're gonna win this one either, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
It took me a while to get a win, so I know the feeling, and I'm with you, and we are together in this.
I mean, I'm not mad.
It's close to mathematically
again, the fact that
impossible.
Lana picked hers, like a month, like in advance, which is fine. Obviously,
I think 4 people in it is mathematically impossible.
It's getting there. It's getting there for sure.
There's 7 people left. And Brandon is guaranteed at least 2 more points because he didn't submit anything. So it's
but
fine.
so is
and
Lana.
funny enough, Lana's pick was my first pick.
That is correct.
Absolutely.
Since Lana picked it first, of course she had first dibs, obviously. So
absolutely. And I will forever continue to pick as first as I possibly can. As soon as we start coming up with the Instagrams, I'm looking the next day.
As soon as the next cast drops, I don't know what the next cast is dropping, but as soon as the next cast drops, I'm pulling my picks and I'm taking them. And I don't care about any of
it right away. I promise you this. This is great.
Let's move to Jonbers.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, this is another one where the bar is pretty low. Jonbers had her fashion moments for sure, and RuPaul ate some of those looks up that were good, but she treated them like, oh, this is one of the best things ever on the UK stage. So
Jonbers was called the fashion queen of her season when we all knew the fashion girl of that season was Baby. Thank you.
Really? With Black Pepper right there?
Well, for the short, Baby and Peppa both did very well.
Okay.
Baby for the I said Baby for the short time she was there, but her fashions were very good. So
they were.
She wasn't on the season as long as Peppa because she took herself out of the competition, and we love Baby here.
Oh, I very much love Baby.
Baby is in my top 10. Like truly, honestly, I am obsessed with Baby.
That was I'll just say it was a heartbreaking season for me because I drafted 4 people in a draft.
Oh, God.
And those people were swiftly eliminated or quit 4 people in a row.
No.
Between Minty all the way to Dakota.
No! Tragedy! Oh, those are some great picks, though.
Yeah, those were great picks, but of course heartbreaking.
But let's talk about Jonbers. I like what I've seen here from Jonbers, and I liked what I saw on her Instagram. I will say that she is the most fresh off her season, so it was a little bit of a struggle. But look, number 1. Look, number 2. Look, number 3. And look, number 4. And I like that this is an even 50-50 split between stuff we saw on the show and stuff she's done since. So I like that. I think what she's done since, unfortunately, is a lot of touring. She's been doing a lot of touring since and a lot of traveling. And so that was kind of reflected in what we saw on her Instagram between the airing of UK4 and now. But she still had a nice selection to choose from, and I was very happy. I'm very excited to see what fashion she brings this season. And her accent. I love her accent.
Love her accent.
She's very Irish, Lana. I think you probably caught that from the... you might have caught it from the Meet the Queen. She's Northern Irish. And RuPaul is obsessed with her.
What season was she on?
She was on UK season 4, and she was she got 3rd/4th with Black Peppa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she got cut right before the final lip sync.
Okay, cool.
Should she have made it that far? I wouldn't say so, but I still find her very talented.
That's fine. Luckily for her, you weren't the judge, so she's like, I don't care what.
I know. I love Jonbers. I really, really do. I've grown to really like Jonbers, but Dakota Schiffer was right there.
That part.
Dakota Schiffer was right there.
Okay. Well, I think all of these looks are good in their own way. There's something about each of them that I'm like, okay, I like that. I'm digging these polka dot pant leggings things. That's kind of fire. Y'all know I love a good hat moment, so that hat is giving me. And I love the fluffy arm. The gold, baby, come on, and the white, the gold and the white. It just
that was her. That was her finale look.
It just looks good on her. It just looks good on her, like and then even this makeup in this, I love. Wait, first of all, this white wig with the wig action going on here. I'm liking the up wig stuff. Now the dress is, is that a wig on the top of her head?
Which photo are you looking at, darling?
The pink and the white. The fuchsia.
Oh, that's a headpiece. That's a headpiece.
Oh,
I believe. Hold on, I'll go back real quick.
Let's go back to it.
Yeah, it's a headpiece. Hat. It's tulle. It's a tulle hat.
It's beautiful. Love it.
Tulle hair hat.
I love it.
It's not a wig. It's a hat.
I love it. It's really cute, and I like the wig underneath it too. I love the little wave.
No, yeah, the waviness of that wig.
The waviness of that.
It's like kind of Marcel wave, but like shorter. I like it as well.
Shorter, like a finger wave, but not
a little bit. Yeah,
love it. I like that head. It's something about each of them that I just like.
Yeah, David.
Or it's Brandon. On me, isn't it?
It is on you.
Or Brandon. No.
Well, here's the thing, because like you pretty much echoed what I was gonna say, so it's fine.
Next time we'll start with you. How about that?
Yeah. This is an interesting one because you clearly have two that are really well photographed, and then two that feel a little bit more candid. So I'm trying.
This is the girl that I was like, girl, Miss Blonde. Hire a fucking photographer to follow you.
I was wondering if that's.
It was indeed Miss Blonde.
Yep. So I think for fourth place, I'm gonna give this top left look. I do like the polka dot leggings. I wish it was featured a little bit more. The dress on top is fine, like it's nothing groundbreaking. But yeah, it's not a bad look by any means. It's hard to like judge it compared to some of these other ones. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 64. And then I think while I do appreciate the headpiece, I'm gonna give the bottom left my third place slot. Another one, it's just like I wish it was photographed better because I feel like that would help me to fully appreciate it. But it does look like an interesting look for sure. So I'm gonna give that one a 69.
Nice.
Yeah. And then how boring of me, the two Drag Race looks in the top two.
How boring of you.
So in second place, it's gonna have to be the bottom right, the gold finale look. It's a nice look, but it just can't compete with, quote, one of the best look ever in Drag Race history, according to RuPaul. Which, yes, that was the look that RuPaul said it about. It's funny that I brought that up before I even knew it would be one of the pictures. But the bottom right, I'll give that a 77. And then the top right is my winner. It's a very good look. We already knew for any of us who watched the season. I'm going to give that one an 86.
Congratulations, Lana, on winning the UK versus the World 2 Instagram video. Probably.
I'm getting somewhere, though, because I got second.
I'm so happy you got second. You.
And then Logan's just like, that's there.
Anyway, next up, Keta Minaj.
I adore Keta Minaj. She's one of my favorites, if not my favorite Holland queen. She's so robbed. Well, arguably the most robbed queen in the French. No, it's up there for sure. I love her.
If you exclude All Stars, I would probably go as far to say the most robbed.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Because I think there's some All Stars that but that's the queens it's RuPaul's social strategy race. But even then, she'd probably still be top 3. most robbed of all time. So
yeah, and honestly, like she's probably in my top 3 of this cast, which I think she's the first one in this cast that we've gotten to that's in my top 3. So I'm very excited for these.
Hannah's not in your top 3.
She's so close. She's in my top 4. She's in my top 4. I love Hannah.
It's Marina and who else?
Marina, Keta, and
Grande Dame.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's Grande Dame. I was like, it's Grande Dame. And I'm pretty sure they are back to back to back. So alphabetically, I believe they are back. Yeah, they're back to back to back.
Makes
so
sense.
I think you'll be, yeah. So Keta Minaj. Look, number 1.
Jesus.
Look, number 2.
Jesus.
Look, number 3.
Jesus.
And look, number 4.
Jesus.
And Lana, this is part of the reason why we call her one of, if not the most robbed queen of all time.
Oh, stupid.
She's incredible.
My God.
I am upset that it has taken this long for her to get her dues on a Global All-Stars iteration, but I'm thrilled that it's this one, and I'm so excited to see Keta Minaj and RuPaul interact, because I really honestly do think RuPaul is going to love Keta. And this is a gorgeous collection from, I believe, before, during, and after her Drag Race career. So,
ooh.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, okay. You know how when you feel confident about something, you're like, this is good. I got this. And then you see all the other pictures, you're like, oh.
I will just go ahead and say, I will not say which one is Lana's, because I do know. This might be the first round Lana doesn't win.
We shall see.
Right.
We shall see.
Yeah, so
Brandon, what do you think? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, going through this package was very similar vibes when I was trying to pick Choriza's. Because I was like, oh my God. Like seeing all of this, I'm just like, I don't know which one's gonna win now. Like, jeez. Like, I was literally like audibly, like if I set up audibly as well, like I would have been Lana as well. Like, Jesus.
Like, honestly, I don't even care. I think whoever wins, we all win by looking at these fabulous
We
pictures.
all win by having Keta Minaj back on our TV.
I mean, this is freaking stupid. And like, this is the first time I'm seeing the package. So just so everybody know, I didn't put this together. Logan put this together, so I didn't see everybody's looks.
I put them together unless I'm judging, and then Lana puts them together.
Right.
That's T for
that's T how it works.
Breaking the fourth wall. That's how I do it. Yeah, that's how we do it.
But every picture, I mean, that was visceral reaction. That was my true Jesus. Like, this is incredible. I am
It's
blown.
so good.
David, I do not envy you in this moment. And if
I don't
you
envy
bust out
you
ties,
whatsoever.
I'm about to say, if this is
I
the
don't
one
envy Peru you. I love that.
I made a joke. You did.
But if this is the one you want to bust out ties in, I don't blame you, because my God, I would have the hardest time trying to.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a 4-way tie here. That'd be nice.
I've already decided what I'm doing here.
So.
Oh, okay.
Well, then, let's
well, then why don't you inform us?
Hey, you have to go. Go. Oh, my roommate's cat is go. Oh, there's no food for him to steal, anyways. Okay, so these are all so good. I don't have anything bad to say about any of them. In third place.
Fourth place?
In third place. I said what I said.
He said what he said. He said what he said.
I'm recognizing he said what he said. Okay. I'm just you did it before earlier and you didn't have a tie, so I'm just making sure, because I'm keeping track of points, Mr. Healy.
I'm keeping track of points too.
Okay.
I'm glad we both are, and we're probably
you'll be tipsy and you might miss something.
Okay, it's only whatever. I've only had whatever. David?
In third place with 91 points.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, we're starting off that high.
Okay.
Just because it looks so good, but there's a little bit too much going on for me to appreciate it as much as the other ones. It's going to be the top left. And I think that was one from her season, or am I wrong?
I believe so, yeah. It's been a moment since I watched Holland 2, and I will not go back and rewatch, but I believe it's from her season.
And then in second, sorry, he is trying to go on. Okay. He had to run. He wanted to see the pictures. In second place,
he was excited about Keta Minaj too.
In second place, this is hard. This is hard because I really like this one. I love me a good asymmetry look. So this bottom left is going to be my second place. Let me give it a 96. Oh, that's so good though.
Great. If 69 is nice, 96 is great.
Great.
No.
Great.
No.
And then that means in first place, we have our two on the right. Both are stunning in their own respective ways. Like there's not a lot as much as like garment going on with that top one, but this, I don't even know what you call it. This headpiece going around is stunning.
Piece, I guess.
But what I really love is this super thin wig just shooting up all around. I think that is so cool looking. Like, I don't even know how she got that structured that way. Like, it's so cool. And her face. But then this bottom look. Oh my gosh. That is stunning. Like, when you can pull off a black and white look like this, it's hard to beat it. The hair, the makeup, the fabric, everything. These are both 99s.
Thank you, I know. This is the one that I said if I didn't win this, David Healy, I would come to the place you live. I'm not going to dox you, but I would come to the city you live in and find you. Because that photo I pulled of Keta Minaj is one of my favorite things I've ever fucking seen.
And it's so Logan, too, in hindsight.
It really is. It really is. That's why I love an androgynous look. And there were so many other gowns that I was like, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I had to go back to that. There's another shot where she's a little bit more covered, but I was like, no, I like this like power stance situation. So, thank you.
David, you should, because I purposely picked that one because I love that it says "trut" on the cape.
Oh, wow.
And for context, "trut" is bitch in Dutch.
Oh, I thought it said truth and the age was covered.
No, it's bitch. It's bitch.
Okay, I'll be a truth.
And I know this because I have the Beauty Bay Nikki Tutorials palette, and one of her shades is basic trut, and it's basic bitch. So that's how I know.
Shout out to Nikki Tutorials. We love her.
Yes,
I love her. She's great.
When this came up, I was like, I might not win this one, and I'm okay with that because
still got second.
got second though. But
I was just like, how did I not see Logan's originally? Because I would have picked that.
Can we go back to that one?
Please, I would love to talk more about.
I just want to, like, I really love that wig. Oh, that one's so good too.
Okay, is it?
It's the one.
There we go. Look at that wig.
I know. It's a fan, honey. There's a fan.
It's a fan. It's just a fan. It's just hair blown.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So they've got the camera. They've got the camera close up, and there's a fan probably right behind the camera.
Right behind her, or
I thought it was like defying gravity, like that.
Yeah, no, it's just a fan. And they took the picture at the right time.
But it still looks really cool.
Stunning.
That's a good photo.
Everything about this is
fingers.
Stunning.
I know.
What is going on with those?
Yeah, those fingers.
This is also the whole look. From what I understand, there's nothing else going on at the bottom other than like probably a heel. Which is why I was like, okay, I feel comfortable enough picking this because I think the composition is gorgeous as is. But
it's the same as the makeup, like very white, bluish kind of makeup is going on in the hands too.
Spoiler: this is my favorite look of this whole thing. It's my favorite look I pulled. Like I loved picking that look.
Can she be in the top 2, please?
I would cry, scream, and throw up. Genuinely, she's one of my favorites. I'm very excited for her. So let's talk about La Grande Dame.
When I think of fashion queens, she's
Grande.
gotta be like one of the absolute first to come to mind. She knows
her like only challenge win on France was Snatch Game.
Criminal.
Oh no, but her Snatch Game was wonderful.
I know, but criminal by the fact that she didn't win any other stuff.
Well, I won't make a comment that I was going to make because I don't want to spoil people on other future things. Anyway, the Grande Dame. Number 1. Look number 2. And look number 3. And this is one of the categories that Eve unfortunately was not able to submit for in time, which means the 3 of us are all guaranteed points, which I'm very happy about.
Woo!
And let's find out why Lana wins this category. No, I'm kidding.
Brandon, do you want to go first for once?
Brandon, please.
Yes. Okay. Going through this, like, again, like Choriza and Keta, like, oh my God. Like, just a lot to pick from. It was just a lot to like take in because I was just like, how do I pick? Like, how do I freaking pick? Not everyone.
I'm just kidding.
I was just like, do not leave me alone here. Do not leave me alone here. I was just like, anyway, so let's just like again, like something that just like it just felt orgasmic looking at everything. I was just like, how the hell I was gonna pick something out of this. And I knew about what La Grande Dame can pull off. Like we saw from the promo look, I was just like, okay. And now looking at all this, I'm just like, oh honey. Like just
oh honey.
Mm-hmm. Literally, that was me, like trying to pick all these looks.
Oh yeah. I love La Grande Dame. I'm very thrilled to see her. I'm excited to see her judged by RuPaul too, because I think RuPaul is going to be obsessed with her. Because not only does she look good always, but she's funny. And she's funny in that way, like conversational way, where she can just like, she's very like Alyssa Edwards, where Alyssa in conversation is very, very funny, and she'll have like these one-liners. I feel like La Grande Dame is funny in a very similar way, so I'm excited to see what she has to bring. It was weird in the Meet the Queens hearing her speak English. I will say it was strange. I was like,
no, yeah, same.
This is an adjustment.
Mm-hmm. I actually was in Dallas about to head to Paris when I was playing the Meet the Queens, and I was with my old roommate and we were watching, and I think we were about to leave for the airport, so we didn't finish it, but we didn't get to La Grande Dame. But I specifically wanted him to hear her voice because I'm like, her voice is so much deeper than you expect. Like she's got just kind of a booming like bass voice. But I'm very curious to hear her speak English as well. So I need to finish that.
It's strange. I will say that it's a bit weird, but but yeah, David.
Okay. Oh, these are also good too. Okay. For third place, I really like this look, and I really, really like her makeup in this look. It's going to be the look on the left. I think it's a stunning dress there, and I think it's a really cool idea to have kind of your undergarments, like overgarments. But yeah, I really like it. I'm still going to give it an 82. And then for second place, oh, these are both so good. Okay. Let me go with the bottom look, the bottom right look for second place. That's a beautiful, beautiful dress. It looks very quintessential La Grande Dame. So I think it's stunning. I love the color. Her face looks really good in that too. That's gonna get a 91 for me. But I have to go with this top right look, this fashion runway moment. When I think of like fashion girls, I said it, it's her. And this is giving me like such high fashion. Man, that's so cool. I'm gonna give that one a 93.
And that's why all 4 of us picked that look. All 4 of us picked Lana's look.
Makes sense.
So
I won that.
you did. What do you think, Lana?
Cool.
Come on, wifey.
No, yeah, this was my first pick as well. Yeah, again, like
literally,
said,
we all
everyone
picked
this
as our
first
pick.
So, and then of course I had to like, if I couldn't get this one, I'm glad I had my second one because that second one, like, come on, like
that purple is stunning.
I don't remember what runway that was from, but that was from the season.
That's what I was thinking.
I can tell.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this.
I like this though because Lana's is from after she was on Drag Race. Brandon's is from when she was on Drag Race. Mine is actually from before she was on Drag Race.
That makes sense.
Brandon, you got second?
Correct.
Cool.
I will give a point update right now because I have it. Brandon is currently at 6 points. I have 9 points. Eve has 10 points. And with a maximum of 21 points that she could currently have, Lana has 20.
Really?
Don't you dare sit there and look like you're surprised, David Healy, because you've done this.
I know, but I forgot that there's only
this is
one.
This is going to be the most dominant win in an Instagram review video we have ever done.
I'm so excited.
And the fact that if we weren't doing points for first, second, and third, I think Brandon would have like 2 points. I think I would maybe have like 5. So it's fine. It is what it is, and we move along.
Two beautiful and stunning.
Wait,
amazing.
We love Black.
No, it is. I believe it is mathematically impossible for anyone else to win. So congrats,
It
Lana.
It is. I was.
She's like, it is. I know.
I was looking. I was like, oh, nobody's catching.
With this one, it is now mathematically impossible. So congratulations, Lana.
Yay.
It's Black History Month, so it's fine. I'm not mad.
Well, then we can do it next time.
We can just enjoy the rest of this, starting with Marina Summers. Our Filipina winner. I love Marina. I'm so excited for Marina. Let's talk about Marina.
Let's talk about it.
Look, number 1. Look, number 2.
Stupid.
Look, number 3.
Stupid.
And look, number 4.
Why is she so dang gorgeous all the time?
Because that's what she does, Lana. As you have been made aware of recently and will continue to be made aware of. That's what Marina does.
She's stupid gorgeous. She's stupid gorgeous. Like, what else is there to say about how stupidly gorgeous she is? I would wear every single one of them, even the handprints, and people like, why do you have bloody handprints on your body? Because I can.
Don't ask.
I can.
Don't ask.
Right. Don't ask. Just look how stunning I am. She is freaking gorgeous. I love everything about Marina Summers. I am a fan of Marina Summers. I've gotten to recently start watching Marina, and I was like, oh, now I understand the hype. I understand why people loved her so much. And like, I don't even think we've seen the best that is Marina Summers yet. I think that is to come, and I can't wait to see her on the show. I can. She was the one who I was really excited about seeing because man. Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. 5 of us had Marina as our first draft pick originally.
I believe everyone had Marina as their first draft pick except for me.
Yeah, so 5 of us.
And she was my second draft pick.
Dang.
Yeah, because because I did that was the draft. I did the drafting for 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone had Marina first except for I had Tia first, and then I had Marina as my second pick.
No, yeah, because like if I was like earlier in the draft, like Marina would have been my first pick.
Oh, if everyone had been earlier in the draft, it would have been Marina.
We got her, Lana. We got her.
I sure did.
Eve did?
No, Anissa.
Anissa did.
Like, snap, Marina, pew, pew, pew. It was so quick.
After I had first pick and didn't pick Marina and picked Tia.
Right, we were like, oh,
that gagged me when I watched.
Because I stand behind Miss Kofi.
No, but I actually respect your pick because I was just like,
thank you.
If it wasn't Marina, I would have done. Well, I did Mayhem as my next pick, so
it would have been Marina.
But literally, like another again, like Choriza, Keta, and Legrand, could not impossible to pick.
I'm just gonna throw Mug there on the screen while you.
No, literally.
Because I mean that's just what it is at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. So when it came down to narrowing it down, I was just like, okay.
It was difficult.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These are all so good. So funny story. My roommate and my old roommate and I, we always draft for different seasons. And last year, almost a year ago, when we found out who was going to be on this cast, we're like, we got to do a draft right away before any of us get spoiled on anything. But since there were 11 people and 3 of us were like, okay, 2 people are going to be undrafted. Then we came up with the idea. We're like, well, what if we all have the same number 1 draft pick? Then we're just going to give them to the cat. Lily gets them on her team. And sure enough, all 3 of us had Marina as number 1. So she went undrafted, but that's because we all wanted her. So Lily...
It's fine. There was retribution later on by the fact that 3 of us picked it for the Cubs, so it's fine.
Yeah. And it was a compliment in this case to not be drafted. Man, I love all of these. They're so good.
You can and you will, David.
True. And I also, before I knew that I was judging, I looked at her Instagram first and I got overwhelmed. And I'm like, I can't do this right now. There's too many good choices. But one of these did stand out to me.
Be happy that you didn't have to pick from this because, like Brandon said, it was very difficult.
I know. Okay. 4th place. Oh, it's so good. She's so stunning. It's so creative. But I'm going to give it to the bottom left with the blood. Oh, it's so good. That gets a 90. Oh. She's stunning in that. Mm-hmm. Ooh. And I know we've got a couple of looks that were on Drag Race here, but they're so dang good. They're so dang good. Okay, 3rd place. 3rd place is going to be, it's so close. I'm going to, last minute change of mind here. It's going to be the top left. Oh, it's so good too. That's one I recognize from Drag Race. And it's so stunning. Like she looks so gorgeous there. That's going to be a 96 for me. And then 2nd place with the 97. It's going to be the stunning looking red on the bottom right here. Oh gosh, she looks perfection there, but I'm going to have to give another full cup. to the one that stood out to me when I was looking at Instagram, even though she wore it on the show. It's going to be this top right look here. That lamp look. Oh my gosh, that's perfection.
I'm going to let you take a wild guess as to who won this, David.
Eve.
Not even close. Well, we know that y'all have y'all colluded beforehand to pick her look.
She accidentally sent them to me in Discord first.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
I didn't.
So what I needed to do apparently was pick looks from the show. That's what I needed to do apparently.
I mean, you beat a look from the show.
Yeah, for the first
you got
time.
second place. What is wrong with you?
That's all you're playing for right now, anyways.
You can't win either way. Back at you. What you want to do? You got second place, and you mad. You ain't winning. So just take your second place points and move on with your life. Like, get over it. I'll do it right back. Hold on, where is it? I can't find it.
Write it down, Logan. Write it down.
Like, what? What do you want me to do? You mad because you got second? I guess I gotta pick some from the show. Yeah, sure.
Next up,
Mayhem.
If somebody has a screenshot of her looking, it's my winner.
No, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not the case, but
okay. There's
some fabulous Mayhem looks, of which we only have 3, so at least we all get points. So
okay.
Ooh.
I'll take that. In a very close race for second place, I will say.
Mm-hmm. It is a very close race for second place.
We're in a close race for second place, and we're in a close race to see if Lana will get the maximum amount of points we've ever given. Well, it's gonna be the maximum because this is the first time we're doing 3, 2, 1. So it's gonna be this is gonna be the PB, but percentage of possible score is what I think I want to.
Is it mathematically impossible for Brandon to get?
No, don't front.
No, I have 11. Eve has 10. Brandon has 7.
And we know Eve's not getting a point now.
Right.
Correct. So it is still very possible for literally any of us to get second place, which I think is lovely.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
Look number 1. And look number 2. And look number 3. Now, I love me some Mayhem Miller. Let me make that very, very clear before I say the statements that I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mayhem Miller is one of my favorite queens that has ever been on Drag Race. I'm truly obsessed with this woman in every form, facet, and shape. I almost picked a look from a YouTube video she was in because I didn't want to pick a look from her Instagram. Because this was rough. Rough.
Yep.
It was difficult for me, and I picked them at first. It was difficult.
Rough. She just doesn't post. Most of her Instagram is her out of drag, and I almost picked an out of drag look because I thought the look was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, no, literally.
It was.
Absolutely.
I don't know if y'all saw it. It was the look of her in the rainbow romper.
Yes.
I was like, I almost picked that.
I would have picked it and been like,
I honestly would have. I probably should have at this point.
Let's see how this works out, because baby,
And Mayhem does wear some great fashion. That's the thing, is I was looking and I was like, I almost went back into like the fandom from All Stars 5 and I almost picked a look from there. Like, I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that she doesn't have good fashion, because she does. And it's not that she doesn't post on Instagram, because she does. She just doesn't post her looks on Instagram. That's all.
And I respect her for that, though, because like you don't have to post everything on social media. So
she's too busy being the party.
That part.
That's all.
I will say this. I've seen a lot of her Instagram lives. So that's also part of the reason why. So but I will say this, like a lot of her Instagram lives is very therapeutic to watch in some odd capacity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love May. Truly one of my favorite people that's been on Drag Race. So
no, because I remember like the longest I've watched Mayhem's live, I think it was like 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was just like, why am I like intrigued by this so much? So but yeah, like looking at like trying to like pull looks out of this, I was like, where are the looks?
She's a workhorse queen, and she gives auntie drag, and that's just what it is. And there's no shade in that, and I love her. So I'm excited to see what she's going to bring to UK versus the world too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm interested too. Mayhem is an interesting one for me because I don't think she's ever had an amazing run on Drag Race in her 2.25 season she's done. She did the Christmas special.
Oh yes, the 2 seasons.
Oh yeah,
I think one of these looks is from that.
What?
Yep. Lana's probably like, really, what? One of these is a Christmas look? Yeah.
Right. That's I'm like, what?
Krampus.
The Krampus look she wore on the Hollis, which honestly, next year during the holidays, we should do a members only video on the Hollis sleigh because it is a fucking adventure, and I would love to talk about it.
No, I'd be down.
Okay.
I will come with a net on my head.
Oh my fucking god, I can't wait to talk about Jasmine Masters and that. Oh my god. Okay, that will be coming. If we don't do it, remind us in November, y'all. Anyway, David, go ahead.
Okay, so in third place, this is not photographed well. This makes her look like she's 4 foot tall because somebody is taking a picture of her from above and she looks tiny. I was so confused when I first saw this picture. So the dress, the outfit is cute. Her hair, I really like that wig, but it's going to be this Bride of Frankenstein look. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, no. Obviously, it's the one on the right. But I'm still going to give that a solid, let's see, 68. Okay.
Wow, couldn't get 69.
No, not quite. But then the other two. So I like me some horror. So I would like to think, probably not, that you all were appealing to my my taste and my senses here with these looks. Lana shook her head, which means one of these is hers. But okay, I'm gonna give second place with a good 79. No, it gets an 80. I'll give her an 80 for the top left, the Krampus look. It's a very solid look. I think I liked it better on the show, but it's still not a bad photograph. But I love me some Bride of Frankenstein. It's so camp. It's so gay. I've been on such a horror kick over the past few years. I rewatched it back in 2022. I love it. And I love seeing a Black Bride of Frankenstein. I've never seen that. She looks so good here. So let me give that one an 85.
And for the first time this video, Brandon has won a round. Like I said, slim pickings. Mm-hmm. I picked one of the only things where you could see the whole garment.
Fair.
And she wasn't moving.
But yeah, she looked like I wouldn't.
No, yeah, I think
she looked like a midget, and her head looked so
small. I know.
I was like, why is she a tiny person?
I did the best I did the best I could in this.
You did the best you could with what you could. I was
like I said, I
captured the picture, and then the big wig, and it just made her hair look small, and she looked this tall.
It's the big wig with the draping of how this like caftan situation is with the bodysuit underneath, with the thigh high boot, like none of it.
Can we go back to that one, please?
Yes, of course we can. Yeah. She did a video, I want to say like 6 months ago now, with Smosh. And her look in that video is so good, and I almost picked it. And I was just going to fake that it was Because it was technically on the Smosh Instagram
Yeah.
and not hers.
I
And
mean,
that
it
was
works.
going to be my technicality.
It's on the Instagram.
Wait, you should have. Honestly,
I
you
really
should
should
have.
have because she looks really good in that. It's a classic. It's not anything groundbreaking. It's a classic Mayhem gown. I probably still would have gotten third anyway, and I knew I was getting third in this category, so I was like, I don't really care. Like, it is what it is. But I like the afro. I was like, the look is cute enough. I was like, I'll just go ahead and go with this.
It's a cute look. Like, that's a cute little 70s. If I was going to a
cute.
70s party, I would. Totally
She's probably
rock that
performing
look.
Donna Summer in this.
Even her
Like,
stance, like pushing her legs back, that just makes them look smaller.
Yeah, I would totally rock it, but it's just the way they photographed it just made it look.
it's a bad photo, but again, I did the best I could with what I had. Y'all picked the two best looks, and I was like,
Mhm.
No, yeah, like no joke. So I'm pretty sure both of my picks I had to screenshot from videos.
Oh.
yeah.
Because my second pick was also Krampus, but it was a different it was from a reel that Mayhem did. But however, I'm glad my first pick was what I picked because like I had to pick that. I had
Brandon's making it competitive. With two girls left.
And also the eyes does it for me. Like and we know how Mayhem's eyes are. Like it's just literally.
I would also like to point out of a maximum 27 points that she could have, Lana currently has 25. In case anybody wanted to know.
So 2 left.
Yes, and first of those is Scarlett Envy. Am I the drama?
You actually are.
I am the drama. I am Scarlett Envy. What I've been failing to tell you all the whole time is I'm actually Scarlett Envy. So
I like Scarlett.
I do too.
And she's I never think she goes as far as she should. So I'm really hoping she does better this season.
I hope so too.
We'll see.
Yes. Look, number 1. Look, number 2. Look, number 3. And look, number 4. Familiar much? It was a cute selection. There were a lot of potential options, and yet even in that, like, it's a lot of her out of drag and a lot of her like on the move.
I'm not mad at her out of drag.
I'm not mad at her out of drag either. David has a type, in case people want to know. No, I'm kidding. It's Scarlett Envy. No. There was a decent amount to pick from, and what I will say is I'm very content with my choice.
Sure. Me too. I think I like all of these looks, honestly. I think Scarlett just is beautiful. Has a lot of potential, a lot of looks that I liked. Beautiful. And I'm a fan of all of them. I like them. I like them a lot.
No, yeah, like I will say, kind of like one of those other like moments where I was just like a little bit hard to choose as well. Well, hard to choose in the similar sense of Mayhem in a way, because like again, a lot about drag stuff. However, of the selection that we got, I'm glad that I'm able to see my pick here. So I'm just like, ooh, okay, perfect.
Could you imagine if I just didn't put your pick and instead put in a random photo for you?
I mean,
yeah, this is absolutely what Brandon sent me. Yes.
Honestly, it would gag me. It would gag me though. Like I would play along and then be like, now here's the real tea.
I haven't done that yet.
I would be gagged if a picture that I sent didn't make it in, and I'm sitting here like,
I really want to start including just a random photo to see if like random photos. That'd be so fun.
I have had it once where I was like, "Oh, that's my look, but not the picture that I submitted."
Well,
a different
sometimes the
version of
photos
it.
that you submit are bad. No,
Okay.
usually they're pretty good. I will say that. David, you're pretty consistent always. But...
David's a good.
Oh yes, I'm so worried about my pictures being bad.
Right.
Yeah, when you criticize me for my horrible screenshots all the time. Yeah,
Oh.
of course.
Okay. Are you all ready for me?
Yes.
Okay. These are actually all like a bit closer than I would have expected. And I feel like have I seen 3 of these on Drag Race?
I believe you've only seen one of them on Drag
Oh, really?
Race.
Okay.
I believe
Well, I
so.
definitely know which one it is then.
Yeah.
But 2 other ones look like something I may have seen in the past, which probably isn't the best
part of her
sign.
package she didn't show.
Maybe so. Man, this is really hard though because these are all like extremely close. In fact, I've just decided I'm going to score them 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay.
Oh,
Now, which one am I putting where?
Yeah, which one are you putting?
Okay. For 83, aka 4th place. Ooh.
I'll be so mad if it's me losing by 1 point.
Man. Okay. I'm going to give it to top left. Man, it's a really good dress. It feels like a dress I've seen a bunch, though. But I love the nerve to just take a picture in the sand like that. Her face and hair look really, really good. And then for 84, aka 3rd place, it's gonna have to be Sarah. Our top right picture from Hocus Pocus there. She's looking stunning. I would definitely come to her singing. That sounded bad.
Come on.
I would be entranced and walk towards her singing.
Absolutely.
Yes. But yeah, she looks beautiful there. And then 85 and 86. This is tough. I think I am going to give an 85 to let's do the bottom left. It was close. I didn't want to be boring, but I'm being boring. Yes, so that's a stunning look there. Beautiful silhouette. Love that mermaid gown type thing, if that qualifies as that. But I know I've seen it before, but I really like this tie-dye one. So this is my 86 with the horse because we're both from Kentucky. But yes, that's gonna be my winner. It was close, y'all.
Brandon, why didn't you pick a full body look of Sarah? There were like literally 5 of them. I'm not even kidding. There were you didn't. This is the one you sent me.
Here's the thing though. I think I picked this one specifically because of like the bug.
That makes sense. I do that often where I want a close up so you can actually really appreciate the face, especially when it gets here and everything's a bit smaller. It's easier to actually see the detail. So I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I had to go back to What You Packin' really quick because I thought that Logan's was from What You Packin', but it actually wasn't. So
no, I think mine is a separate photo shoot.
Yeah,
I think the only one that's actually been on Drag Race is Lana's, which was her entrance look on All Stars.
That was an entrance look.
That was her entrance look on All Star 6.
You stupid.
Okay, All Star 6 is another season that I'm like, if we go back and refill any other like old seasons, All Star 6 is one that I think that would be really, really good. That was her entrance look. Yeah,
I hate her already.
No, you should love her as we do.
She loves you, and you love her for loving her.
I hate her.
The world loves her, and the feeling is mutual. That was her entrance line.
That means I love her.
I really wanted to go into the depths and pick the Venus with a penis. I really wanted to. I wanted to win this though, so I didn't. But I really wanted to. Her entrance look on her first season, Lana, was not good at all.
Okay.
It was bad. It was very bad. But
well, the glow up is real.
Speaking of someone with a bad look on Drag Race, it's time to talk about some adequate dresses made of materials that are on her body. Is it fashion? I guess we'll find out, David.
Okay, I do want to say something about her before we go there.
Miss Tia Coffee, of course.
I really like Tia. She's another one that's like, her personality, no complaints. Her in challenges, she's very solid. For me, she was very crunchy on her first season, and I was underwhelmed with her looks. So I think she's one that has a lot of room to impress me this season with some really cool looks. Now that she's got some money, and so I'm really hoping I can get a good taste of it here on this Instagram video.
I think you will.
Okay.
I think you will.
Because I want to really root for Tia.
I think you will. And I will be rooting for Tia incessantly, regardless. I'm biased. But I love this queen. So, look number 1. Look number 2. Yes, I put them together for this exact reason. Look number 3. And look number 4. Shaka Khan.
Oh,
This is the fucking best package. Based solely on the fact that someone picked her fucking weakest link where she's recreating what RuPaul wore on weakest link.
Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Chaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Is that why you said that earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun fact,
Chaka.
every Drag Race queen that has been on Weakest Link since has at some point on the show answered Shaka Khan as their answer.
I've seen the Vivian do it.
Vivian did it, Kitty did it, Tia did it, and Scarlett did it.
Yeah, I was going
Because
to say Scarlett did it.
Yeah, I almost picked Scarlett's look from Weakest Link, actually. But for context, in case you haven't seen it, there is a very iconic reaction video of when RuPaul was on Celebrity Weakest Link back in the day. This is like 2010s at this point. Like very early on, Drag Race was very fresh. And what was it? The answer was horoscope. I remember it clearly. It's like, what H is a diagram of the stars in the night sky at the time of a person's birth? To which RuPaul says, Shaka Khan. And that's just her answer.
It's because you're not allowed to pass. You have to say an answer.
Well, no, you can pass.
No, you can pass.
Okay.
She just said Shaka Khan as her answer.
I mean,
and so it has become one of those very memed things that I really appreciate that the new Ru girls have kept, like those that have been on Weakest Link have really kept that going. And I really do appreciate it. So I love Tia. I think what we've seen of her fashion since the season is really good. I almost picked something from one of her music videos because a lot of her music video looks are actually really, really amazing. Go stream Tia's music, by the way. It's really good. And I also almost picked something from when she did some guest spots for the BBC during Eurovision last year. Because she did a lot of the she is like the Eurovision queen of the UK, kind of. Even though Tamara performed in the interval act, but it's fine. But I love Tia. I'm excited to see her fashion. I think her fashion is elevated for sure. And I'm excited to see what she brings on the season. And that's going to be my girl regardless. Like, I'm that way with Marina too, but Tia holds a very, very, very close place in my heart. So.
I'm still not over the fact that both David and Lana did this and this.
I should have swapped them so they were angling into the same direction.
No,
but I thought them
literally.
angling out was really fun too.
No, yeah, like I'm very excited for Tia to come back on TV because, like, again, doing my rewatch of UK2 right now, and I'm like, I appreciated like Tia so much. Like when she got eliminated, I was just like, oh, this is heartbreaking because you didn't win a badge. I'm still sad.
She'll win something this season. I have complete faith. Especially with 2 winners a week, she has to win something.
Exactly. And of course, still not over the design challenge because I was just like,
an adequate dress made of materials. I wanted to pick that. I almost did. I knew I would have gotten 4th place in that category, but I kind of didn't care. Lana, what did you think? Or I was going to say, Lana, what did you think of Tia's fashions not having a really reference for her?
I mean, it's very interesting. I like what I'm looking at. I think out of all the different styles of looks that we got, it's very interesting to see, like, the one on the weakest link. It's just like, oh, it's the weakest link dress. That's cute. It's cute. It worked for what she was doing in the moment. This ironing board is freaking me out, but I love it. I'm like, what is it? But I love it. And because at first I was like, is that just a shoulder piece? And then I saw the stuff on it. I was like, oh, that's the ironing board. Girl, you're dumb. I love it in the best possible, dumbest way. I love it. This red and black, it's giving me very much Sierra, Janet Jackson on a, performance.
Yes, God.
Very Sierra, very... like she about
Black
to hit
pop star, honestly, which is what she
absolutely
is. That's what it gives.
It just gives me. It don't give me black pop star. It just give me pop star. Period. That's what it gives me. Like she was ready to go perform, and she did just her album cover. Like very much, she at the photo shoot for her album cover. I love it. The red hair, love it, love it, love it. And then this other one, this blueprint, stunning. With the big hair and the fro and then the matching headband and then this she just silky snake like just all so good. I'm in love with these pieces. I'm excited to see what she brings.
Okay. Time to give scores. Okay, so I think in 4th place, this is kind of hard, but I do appreciate the theme now that Lana explained it for me, but I didn't quite get that, and I don't know that it's photographed as well as I would have liked it to be. So it's going to be the bottom left, and I'm going to give that a 64. And then I didn't put this last because I think it's so dumb and funny that she even did this in the first place. But yes, it's going to be the weakest link one, and it's not the weakest link. So that is going to be, I'll give that a 69.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had a very clear top 2. I really like both of these.
Which angle are you going for, David?
Oh no. Oh no. Choices. I'm getting dizzy. Okay, I think in 2nd place, I really like this fabric. It's very stunning. Like that's a beautiful material, but it's going to be the top right. But the one that most surprised me for Tia, I see this as a bit more fashion forward than what I remember her having. It's going to be the top left. I think that's really cool. And I really like the pose on that one.
This is the other one that I was like, I need to win. Oh, what were your scores for them, Dave?
Oh, okay. I will give Lana's an 82 and then Logan's an 87.
I knew specifically that I wanted to pick something from like the new era of Tia Kofi because I wanted you to be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've followed Tia so closely and I know the fashion that she's given that I was like, I need to do something in that realm. So I'm very thrilled with it. But there's 2 looks here that have been on Drag Race before.
Oh, really?
So Lana's was Tia's finale look on UK2. You see it for a very brief period of time, but this is her finale look. And Eve's pick is, I believe, a recreation of Victoria Scone's episode 1 Tea Party look.
That makes sense.
Though I think in this, Tia is giving ironing board. So, but it's same fabric, same dimension, everything like that. She just doesn't have the middle panel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I mean, I'm happy now that Brandon took that look from me. I'll take that. Because that was the one I saw Brandon pick that. I was like, God damn it. Because I thought about picking the weakest link look. But I'm very content with the choice that I made. Thank you, Dave.
No, it was very good.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, I was just like, yours is a lot better than mine.
Yeah,
because
very Sierra.
I now wish I made my second pick my first pick because I intentionally did the weakest link one out of shits and giggles.
It worked.
So good, it's so stupid,
and it's still good. Like
it's still a good look. I mean, it's not a bad look.
Like elevation of the design challenge. I'll say that.
Yeah, there were 2 that I was like, if I don't win, I'm going to be mad, and it was Tia and Keta. So I appreciate you giving me both of those wins. I do appreciate that. So,
did everybody get at least 1 win?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think Eve did.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Eve did not get a win.
Well, it reflects in the fact that her score is a bit lower than everybody else's. But I want to start with the winner because clearly, obviously, there was an obvious winner. Congratulations, Lana. And out of a possible 30 points or 33 points that Lana could have received 33 points. Lana got 30 points. So congrats, Lana. I think that is the most, if we're going percentage wise, the most dominant win we've ever seen.
Yeah,
so,
8 out of 11.
Yeah.
And never placing below second in a category. So, I mean, you had great picks, so it's fair.
And you submitted your picks right away, so
exactly. So, in 4th place today is Eve the Bunny with 10 points.
She just had a win though, so
yeah, exactly. She just came off a win. It's fine, whatever. Yeah. Which means Lana will be 4th the next time we do it, which is fine.
Sure.
Brandon is in 3rd with 12 points.
Okay.
We're clapping for Brandon. We're clapping for Brandon. And I'm very happy to come in 2nd place to Lana here today with 17 points. So I'm very thrilled. The wins that I wanted were the wins that I got, and I'll take that. So, but congratulations, Lana. Fabulous, wonderful, beautiful, and also gorgeous, as always. But I would say we'll be back with our next Instagram video soon, but I don't know when that's going to be.
We have no clue.
It actually might be whatever Solo La Mas is.
I know. I'm like, maybe
we know everyone. We know. If you're watching this and you're a La Mas fan, we know.
We know.
We're gonna do it.
We've been
Don't
getting
worry.
Yes.
I want to say my favorite look of the night.
Yes.
Please.
Since we do that sometimes.
Yes, we do.
Well, I was going to ask.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
But yes. David, what was your favorite look of the ones you chose tonight?
It's got to be Lana's pick for Miss Choriza May.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was kind of blown away by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was my pick for Keta. Like, I really, really just, the composition of that photo is just so good. Brandon, Lana?
I think mine was Marina's for Lana's.
Oh, yeah.
Lamp. Yeah, that was probably my second.
Come on, mushroom lamp.
I have a tie for my favorite look. And both of them are for me, honestly. So I'll be real. It's Choriza's because those That bow tie look was stupid. It was just calling me. And it was Gothy's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get those two out of my head. Like, those are the two that's living in my mind.
I think my favorite package that we all presented total was Gothy's for me. Like, if I'm going to do full package, I think it's Gothy.
Or Choriza.
Yeah, those are my top two.
Those are my top two.
Those are my top two. I think those are my top two. I think my third would probably be
Keta. Oh, Keta.
I forgot about
I think Keta.
Mine is Keta.
Keta's maybe my number one. Yeah.
Valid. But
that's so good.
That is that. Thank you for joining us for 2 hours worth of Instagram review. I love doing these are some of my favorite videos to do because I really do enjoy especially when it comes to the newer cast. But I've loved going back and doing now that we've done 2 All-Stars now worth of well, at least I'm the only one that's done 2 All-Stars worth actually, because Lana judged Lana judged the España. Yeah, the only All-Stars we've done are España All-Stars and UK versus the World. I'm the only one that's picked for both. Yeah. Well, no, Eve did.
Eve picked for both as well, yeah.
I'm the only one currently here that's done them both.
Yes.
So, on behalf of myself and Eve, I've really enjoyed going back and seeing like the past, present, and future. I think that's been really, really fun throughout this whole experience. But we'll be back at some point in the future. Genuinely couldn't tell you what season it's for.
But
I don't think we're getting another season premiere soon. Maybe. It depends on what's happening with WoW.
Yeah, France is no.
No, France is not. The only season I know allegedly that is currently filmed is Mexico, All-Stars 9. UK is filming right now. Philippines is filming right now. And Thailand will be filming soon after Philippines does. So
Brazil's probably soon too.
Brazil's probably soon too. But we'll be back at some point in the near future to talk more about Instagram reviews. And we'll be back shortly after the premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World Season 2 to talk all things RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the World Season 2. Very excited for the premiere. Cannot wait for that. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe over here. Hit the bell. Hit the like button. When people say hitting the like button and like commenting is important, like I used to be one of those people that was like, oh, it's not really that important. No, it actually is really important. We do really appreciate it. So it's free and takes no time at all. And we appreciate you for it. So let us know in the comments down below, what were your favorite looks? Who are you most excited for on UK versus the World? We're very thrilled to talk about the whole season. Make sure to subscribe to our 2 other channels as well for almost all things reality TV and almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. We got a lot going on over there as well. If you would like to become a member of the Cup channel and join the Tea Room, the join button is down below and our Patreon link is in the link tree, which is in the description of this video. Make sure to follow our socials at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I've had the ticker banner down the whole time, but there it is. You could go follow us. We do some fun stuff. There's a lot of clips coming, including some clips from this video. Lana. Yeah, this is definitely one of them. 100%. I really enjoyed this.
So dumb.
You can also go follow the 4 of us on social media down below. When Brandon decides to stream on Twitch, go see Brandon on Twitch. And you could go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup Mug, available down there as well. So make sure to go check that out. We sincerely appreciate you sticking around for 2 hours. Thank you so much for joining us. And with that being said, cheers.
Cheers. Congrats on
Cheers, Date Bars.
Thank you.
You said you wouldn't do that.
You did. You did.
You promised.
Wow.